What's going on, big brother? Can you hear me?
Can
Okay, I
hear you,
gotta.
man.
You can't. Can you hear me now? You
Well, I
see?
don't know. We having technical difficulties, but yeah, I can't hear you. I can't hear you at all.
Okay, let me get
So
out and come
maybe
back
he'll
on.
got to sign out and sign back on. So for those who are watching this broadcast, once again, we thank you for tuning in to Adults Only Real Conversations with Chazz and Jahi. I'm Jahi. Chazz is having some technical difficulties, but tonight we're going to continue to talk about how we all need to grow up. And the way we grow up is we take the lessons that we learn from life and we apply those lessons. And those lessons that we learn from life, if we apply those lessons, then that's going to teach us something. We call them life's experiences. I see Chaz is back now, but I don't know if I can. Can you say something so I can see if I can hear you?
Testing, testing. Can
No,
you hear me?
I can't hear him again. So I don't know what's going on, everyone. But say something now, Chaz. Okay.
Test,
So
testing one.
we're gonna keep working on this until we get it together. But again, to those who are watching this broadcast, we thank you for tuning in to Adults Only Real Conversations. This broadcast can be seen every Wednesday at 6 o'clock Central Standard Time. Of course, that's 7 o'clock in the Midwest and on the East Coast. We're talking tonight about the importance of learning from the lessons that life has taught us. We're talking about the importance of looking at the experience that each of us have had and applying that experience. And we've been talking for the last maybe 8 weeks about how all of us, myself included, we need to grow up because truth without application, brothers and sisters, is just mere entertainment. And so, what we're trying to do tonight is we're trying to continue to talk to you about the importance of learning how to apply all of those lessons that grandma taught us, that granddaddy taught us, that mama taught us, that daddy taught us, that our aunts and our uncles have taught us, because those lessons are very valuable. And we want you to just glean from those lessons, learn so that you can become a better person because the world in which we live in, this is a terrible place in which we're living right now. And so we need to grow up and apply the knowledge that life has taught us for our children because many of our children are struggling right now. They don't know who they are. They don't have a sense of identity. They don't have a sense of purpose, and so what we're trying to do is just share with you and allow you to give us maybe some of the lessons that life has taught you that you have applied so that we can learn from each other. So once again, I know we're having technical difficulties with Chaz, but once he comes in, we're going to be able to get right into some of the points that we have that we want to discuss. So I'm just going to keep talking until he gets everything squared away on his end. But we thank you for watching this broadcast, ladies and gentlemen. You don't know how much this means to us to watch a broadcast every Wednesday at 6 o'clock that talks about real issues. That's why we entitled this broadcast Adults Only, because many of us adults need to sit down and have that conversation. The conversation that needs to be had is the conversation that basically talks about how can we better ourselves? How can we get ourselves right as human beings? And that should be the goal in life, is to do the best you can. I know we all tried different things and we've tried, and many of us are in the process of trying different things. But I guess what I'm trying to say is we all have to be better people. In order to make this world a better place to live in, you have to check your heart. I have to check my heart, and all of us have to basically put to practice what we've learned, because you all have learned a lot of great deals. First of all, you've learned things like how to treat people, how to treat people. That's very important when it comes to life. Your mother and father and grandmother and grandfather, I'm sure your relatives, all of our relatives, they've taught us how to treat people. But some of us, we treat each other really, really bad. And that's not a good thing because we know better, especially with the African American going through all that we're going through today. We need to be better people for each other. We don't need to be fussing all the time and fighting all the time and bickering all the time and belittling one another. We need to come together and form this unity, because that's what it's going to take in order for us to strive, I should say, and thrive, and to be better people. And once again, take those lessons that you have learned and utilize them. Just like myself, I know when I was growing up, a lot of times my parents didn't just teach me how to treat one another, but they taught me how to take care of myself. A lot of us need to learn how to take care of ourselves because our bodies, we're not exercising right, we're not eating properly, we're not doing a lot of the things that we need to do to better ourselves. And that's why a lot of us are dying, because we're not taking care of ourselves. We're not learning from the lessons that life has taught us. So learn how to drink more water. That's something that's really simple. Drink more water, exercise more. Don't just be a couch potato. Don't just sit around and just watch TV and be on your cell phone. I mean, get up, go to the park. If you can't make it to the park, walk down the street, if you will. Do something that's going to help you uh, be a more fit person, because a lot of us are dying with heart attacks. We're dying with strokes. We're dying from stress. We're dying from just all types of illnesses for the simple fact that we don't take care of each other. We don't take care of ourselves. And that's something that we have to do with one another, is encourage one another. As tonight we're talking about lessons, understandings that we've gained from real life experiences that change how we think and change how we act and change how we decide to do things, because that's very crucial. We have to learn how to think. That's one of the most important aspects of life today that the African American is struggling with, is we don't appear to act like we know how to think, because we should be in a different mindset now, because all those lessons that life has taught us, it should basically be able to teach us how to think. Now, Chaz giving me a note says, I'm going to send you another invite so I can get back in. Okay, so we'll sign off and we'll come back in. So we just ask that y'all hang in there with us this week. So please, we're just having some technical difficulties. I apologize for that, but we definitely want to come back so that you can join in with this conversation. So we'll be back shortly, okay?